Hey up guys, welcome back to the channel and I hope you like this format. I've been playing around and there's Craig sharing stuff already. I hope you like this format. If I'm honest, I'm really tired and I just haven't got the energy to fully edit this. So I figure what better way than to show you guys live by doing a slideshow. Now it does mean, however, I can't view what's going on in the chat, but I will check back on it periodically. So hopefully this is a little bit better for you guys because you get to see me live as well. So what have I been working on this week? Well, over the course of the week, I built and painted these guys, 6 Ripper bases, which I used against Ian because James asked me to, and I totally forgot about them. They were there in the battle report. They did really, really good at not moving for 5 turns. But yeah, I got these guys done as well as 10 termagants with Devourers and a couple of Venom Cannons, which are magnetized, as well as the Stonecrusher Carnifex. Phil, meanwhile, has been building up his Knight Armiger, or Helverin rather. I've actually just built one, and it is... There it is so far. Yeah. I also built something that I picked up off eBay. Dark Eldar Raven. Yeah. And I've built me first Castellan Knight. I did do them yesterday though, so that's why they weren't. I haven't got any pictures of them. They would have gone on next week's stream. But yep, there you go. That's what Phil's been up to. And he got Renegades. Of course, he got Renegades, so that's 2 Imperial Knights there for Phil as well. So, moving into people's work, we've got Adam Sarge, who is turning, I believe this is the double, this is either Creed or it's the double Nurgling, but he's turning this into an Archon. You can see the Agonizer there. So I look forward to seeing when Sarge has done some more work on that. Next up, we've got Adam Sellers, who's been working on some of his Stormcast. Love the grey rocks and the little tiny bit of snow on the base with the skulls. The silver, gold, and blue is a nice change to the standard hammers of Sigmar, and I really like it, Adam. Next up, we've got Agam Bryce. Agam's been working on his Custodes Contemptor Dreadnought. Love this model, and of course, I used one to make my Blood Angel Librarian Dreadnought. Fantastic model, such a good pose on that as well, Agam. Next up, we've got Andre Bobbinin, who's been working on this piece of scenery. I think he started it for Nick Beer's terrain competition. The level of detail that's gone into this is phenomenal. Look at all the broken steps and everything. Like, even the old Space Marine statues in both sides of the wall. This is absolutely amazing, Andre. Really, really nice. Next up, we've got Austin Wetherill, who's been working on 2 Knight Armigers. I noticed you may have copied my base there. But if you have and you've took inspiration from it, fantastic, well done. I love this one with the barrels and the tank trap. And of course, is that a Crusader I can see? I think it's a Crusader in the background there as well. So really nice work. Next up, we've got Barry Smith, who's been working on his Wolf Lord. Absolutely fantastic pose on this model. And he's found a rock just fitting so to go in it. And of course, the Orc skull there on the base. Fantastic work, Barry. Next up, we've got Bryn. Bryn's been incredibly busy, and he's done 3, 6, 9 Akela Eels. Absolutely outstanding work, Bryn. Like, the patience to do all of them bases is phenomenal. So we've got one in brownie reds, we've got the yellows with the tiger stripes, and of course, we've got the bluey greens there as well. And he's also decided to paint this guy up a bit like Michelangelo. So he's gone for the orange shell and a very dark blacky coloured skin feel to that. What else have we got? We've got Callum Howe's been working on some Grey Knights for a commission. Really, really lovely soft silvers on there. Nothing too bright in your face, but just shiny enough. I really like that, Callum. Next up, we've got Chris Bannon. Chris has been working on some super secret Tau that he didn't want to tell anybody about, and they messaged us and said, no, put this in the stream. So there we go. This is Chris's super secret Tau. So what's next? We've got Dan Woodhouse from Whitby's been working on some elite snipers for his guardsmen. I love the cloaks on these guys. I don't know if these are actual guard models. I presume the model bits are, but the cloaks look like they're from something else. I know Dan is a fan of kit bashing. We've got Dave Carlton been working on some, I think, ball action. Again, as I said the other week as well, the level of detail that he's gone into on the camo and stuff alone is absolutely insane. Next up, we've got Dylan. Dylan's been working on his Crimson Fists. This guy's almost ready for weathering up, I think. Really, really love the rich toned reds that he's got going on there. And we've got this guy as well. Love the kit bashing and the extra bits of detail. There's so much detail going on in Dylan's models. There we go. There's another guy. And slowly building up the paintwork on this one. Lots and lots of detail going on there. Plenty of blues and greys in the middle of the bolt guns there. I love the little red spots and, of course, the weathering on the leather pouches there. Really nice work, Dylan. Next up, we've got Ian Minto. Ian is a Patreon, and I played against him on Friday night. So you can see that battle report coming very soon. But he has picked up Shadespire. Really, really nice models on these. And correct us if I'm wrong, Ian, right? But is that the second edition box set in the back? Because it looks like it. But yeah, I'm forgetting the name of this warband. But really, really nice models. And of course, the first plastic flesh hound the Games Workshop have released. I think it's Riptooth. And he's also been working on a Deathwing Ancient, I think. So, of course, the Giant Banner and a Thunderhammer Storm Shield. And he's also working on some Death Guard. He's picked up a new army and really, really going to town with these guys, weathering them up like something else. We've got James Martin, and he's finished off 2 Plague Drones. Love the fact that the snow is on very much kind of dark and trodden earth, very polluted earth. Really, really makes it stand out. And of course, the bright red of the eyes really popping there. And of course, I think this is the new Typhus model. Again, really, really nice work splodging the snow and making it look like it. You know, it's not a frozen world, but it's pretty cold. And there's seen lots of activity there as well. Next up, we've got James McHugh, and James has painted more Marines in I don't know which chapter, but really, really nice work here. Is it Mentors, James? I don't think it's Death Guard. It might be Heresy of the Era Death Guard. I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, as always, James, fantastic weathering. And, of course, he's been working on, with some new brushes, trying to get all these chip marks and weather marks. James, this takes some patience, mate, because I couldn't do this. This is phenomenal stuff. And, of course, there's a close-up of James's Marines as well. And a close-up to his tank where he's done all the weathering and chipping along the edges here. Let's take a small breather then and see what you guys are up to. Let's have a look. Storm announced its arrival. Hi, guys. Hi, Vandis. Will Pollock. That Wargamer. Ooh, Crimson Fist. I think it's either the 2nd or 3rd edition set. It's definitely the 2nd edition set. It's not the 3rd edition because I had the 2nd and not the 3rd. I believe the 3rd had the Dark Eldar, and it was a very dark front as well. So let's get back to it. Next up, we've got James Smith from Whitby painting up his Ultramarines. This is lovely, mate. This is really, really crisp. The gold is very, very bright. Really, really like the feel that you've got going on with this. Next up, we've got Jimmy G, who's been working on a war rig for Gaslands. This looks nuts. Cocktail sticks, bits of cars, bits of chain, washers. You name it, it's on there, it's gruesome, it's rusty, and it reminds me of Mad Max. Next up, we've got John Wharton, and John's been working on his Tau Crisis suit. Really love the glow in the centre of the fusion blasters there, and I love the red-blue camo that you, or red-black camo that you've got going on there. Kev Dudgeon's been working on some Gaslands as well, and look, he's even put a little teddy bear on the winch on the front. Really, really nice. I love the Gaslands feels. I've never played it, but Really, really good. Kev Waite has been working on Spike Claw's Swarm for Sigma. Love them blues, really, really bright. And he's also been working on Gaslands as well. And love the drill bit coming out the side of the wheel there. Reminds us very much of Death Race, this one. Next up, we've got Liam Suter. Liam's been working on his Uruk-hai for the Hobbit. Really, really nice whites on there. Look, he's even got the handprint on the chest plate and everything. Fantastic stuff, Liam. And he's been working on some Goliaths for Sean. Love the Goliath models. The red shading that you've got going on there, and of course the silver is really nice, Liam. Your paint is definitely coming on a lot. Michael Botterill has also been doing Spike Claw's Swarm for Shadespire. Again, really, really nice work with everything that's going on with these Shadespire models. Very unique poses and fantastic detail. He's also been working on his Captain Slanguinius. I think that's a Heresy era Thunderhammer, but it looks really, really cool. Of course, he's also got the Heresy era jump pack on there as well. So really nice work, Michael. Next up, we've got Neil Scott. Neil's been working on his first unit or two of Orcs for Age of Sigmar. I'm just going to close my window. And the boars look really, really nice. Really, really rich, pinky. The green of the Orcs really, really pops as well. So fantastic stuff, Neil. Next up, we've got Paul Spuddy Shaw, who's been working on some more Space Wolves for his Heresy. This is his conversion. He did put the name of the character, but I really can't remember it. But basically carrying a heavy bolter in one hand because he's awesome. Roger, again, one of the Patreons, has been working on, he did say the name, it's Vampires for Wild West Exodus, maybe? I don't remember, but even so, really, really nice model. I love how much you guys work on other stuff that isn't just Games Workshop as well. He's also been working on his own table. So this looks fun, Roger, and I hope you've got a hoover ready to hoover all of that up. He's also been working on 2 Knight Armigers. I don't know whether this is green or yellow. I presume it's kind of a Death Guard-y, sickly kind of green. But it's really nice, and I can't wait to see where it pops out like on top of these guys, which is awesome. So really, really nice work there, Roger. Next up, we've got Sam Goodwin. Sam's been working on yet another army. Sam, stick to one army. But nevertheless, look at the detail on the edges of the axes and that, man. The chipping and stuff that he's got going on is absolutely amazing. However, I can't help it. Now, I'm not one for drilling barrels, right? I don't care. But that looks massive and it's flat. So I might be tempted to drill that. But on another note, this green that Sam's got going on is really, really nice. The yellow is incredibly rich, which I normally find very difficult for yellow. He's also been working on some Night Lords, so some fantastic stuff there with the lightning. Really, really fine lightning bolts all over the place there. Next, we've got Scott Monaghan, who's going to be working on his Imperial Knights. Going to be working on these 2 to bring them up to the same standard as the others. So really nice work, Scott. And hopefully get some pictures with Macca's army on there as well. We've also got Shane. Shane has been working on his Tyranids. He's gone for a glossy black with white skin. And of course, lots and lots of blood all over the Broodlord there. The glossy black, really, really nice there, mate. Next up, we've got Sharpie. Sharpie's been working on the Sepulchral Guard, or however it's called, from Shadespire. So really, really nice work there. Look forward to seeing what you do with this guy and making him look really dirty, actually. So let's quickly check on the chat. OML, all of those are awesome. I'm shitting if when mine come up on Don't Expect This Good. Oh, Will, man, didn't worry. I need to go to your email, actually, because I forgot to save them down. Oh, that's the wrong one. Next up, we've got Stuart Fours. Stu's been working on all sorts of stuff. He's been working on the Changeling, but he says he wanted to work on some Zinch Demon stuff, but he decided to build a Nurgle Demon Prince. This is a Rat Ogre from the Censor Plague Furnace kit. And he's basically so he's swinging this big giant ball as well as the wings. It looks as though they're from a Vargeist. And then this is his spawn. I don't know what's actually included in that. Really not too sure at all, but it looks pretty damn cool. And he decided to work on some Nurglings and some Plague Drones as well. So got all of his base coats down, ready to do all of his washes and start with his highlights. And we've got Tony, who spent too much time in the sun and promptly decided to get sunburned. So if you give me 2 minutes, guys, I've got wills here. I'm just going to save them down very quickly because I can't show you from the email because they're too small when you open them on screen. There we are. Right, back to it. Oh, and I've just realised. There we go. Right, so got Will Galloway, and he's been working on a Space Wolf Imperial Knight. I love that head. Where's it from? That's really cool. I love the gold trim on it, actually. It's really nice and really makes it pop and stand out. Love the fact that the fist's ready to grab something. I've just changed mine, actually, so that the fist was closed and wrapped a chain around it, a bit like a knuckle duster. That was inspired from watching Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., actually. Is that the end? That's the end of the slideshow, but where's Will's? Give me 2 seconds, guys. I forgot to put them in the folder. Because normally people comment on the Facebook group, but Will sent these in by email. So, can I zoom in? Oh, there we go. So here we go. This is Will's Bloodthirster. Really like the red, the bright, intense red on there. Very rich and blood red. We've got his skull, not the skull throne, blood throne. Coming out. Oh, there we go. Zoomed in now. Right, so blood throne, the herald, of course, whipping those 2 guys into shape. So some really nice work there. Oh, there we go. Slaughter Priest. The red that you've got on there. That is fantastic, mate. I know you said you were working on your non-metallic metals, but this bit here on the armor and the knees and the thigh plates there, that's really nice. I like that. You're inspiring me to do my corn now, and I do want to do my corn, but I don't. Come on, how do I move? Oh, there we go. So that's not the Slaughter Priest, I can't remember the name of the model. It's been so long since I've used my corn. But I love your setup that you've got there as well. Actually, mate, that terrain's really nice. There we go. There's a herald from the front. Blue tongues. Really makes them pop. And I think this is the Exalted Deathbringer. Yeah, Exalted Deathbringer with Impaling Spear, I think. I love the bronzes and the gold that you've got going on here. Really dark and rich and grimy. Come on. And there we go. Blood Warriors. Mate, they're starting the Blood Warriors. I've got so many Blood Warriors to paint, man. So many to paint. And that was the 7th image. So, let's get back to me. And there I am. So, I hope this has been alright for you guys. Let's have a look. someone gonna die tonight. Complaining on all guns. These are really good. I wouldn't dare. Craig, give over, man. The space will fly, I imagine. Shapeways. Ah. I've never bought anything from Shapeways, Ray. Maybe I'll have to do that in the future. But that is it for tonight, guys. I am still very tired, and I've got my exam next week. So, yeah, no gaming for Harry. No gaming at all. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the League of Artisans. I did it this way because it's easier. It's just a lot easier. So thank you very much for tuning in. Please keep supporting the channel. Thank you very much to everybody who has supported, and of course the Patreons who get early access to all the battle reports as well. This should have a new one tomorrow, which would be Blood Angels versus Gene Stealer Cult. So yeah, please support via Patreon if you're able to do so. It's the minimum of $1 a month, and of course you get access to the Patreon live chat. You get access to what models I have painted, and you pick the army lists. You get your name on the credits at the end of the videos and everything. So yeah, thank you very much for everybody who has supported. Thank you very much to the Patreons, and thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll see you again very soon. Ta-ta.